The Down Under spin-off NCIS, Sydney returned for its sophomore season in early 2025, and now the police procedural has been renewed for Season 3. Debuting during the strike-affected fall season of 2023, the NCIS offshoot concerns American agents of the titular agency as they team up with the Australian Federal Police to crack cases involving members of the American military. The first spin-off of the decades-old franchise to be set outside the United States, NCIS, Sydney offers a refreshing change of pace for the series, which debuted all the way back in 2003. The 2023 fall TV slate was heavily affected by the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, and the debuting NCIS, Sydney was one of the few programs to arrive on time. This helped give CBS an edge and also got a lot of attention for the burgeoning spin-off. With the NCIS franchise in a state of flux, Sydney is a more traditional procedural, even with offshoots like NCIS, Tony and Ziva and NCIS, Origins offering a change of format. With the NCIS universe still continuing to expand, NCIS, Sydney has scored an early Season 3 renewal. NCIS, Sydney Season 3 latest news. CBS plans an all-NCIS night. JD and Mackie in the ambulance in NCIS, Sydney Season 2, Episode 1. The latest NCIS, Sydney Season 3 news is that there is a definite premiere date for the new season. As part of the fall 2025 schedule for CBS, the network has planned a full night of NCIS for fans. NCIS, Sydney will move from Friday nights to Tuesdays to air alongside the network's other NCIS series. NCIS, NCIS, Origins, and NCIS, Sydney will all air in a block on Tuesday nights, the first time the network has been able to air all of its NCIS series together. All three will premiere on October 14. When NCIS, Sydney debuts, there will also be a bit of a time jump for the storyline, via Collider. While Season 2 picked up immediately after the events of Season 1, that will not be the case here, which is more in line with how primetime procedurals usually operate. NCIS, Sydney Season 3 is confirmed. Go Down Under for Season 3 soon. Mackie looks stoic in front of Dempsey pointing his pistol in NCIS Sydney Custom image by Yida Chacon. Coming as part of CBS mass renewal announcement in late February 2025, NCIS, Sydney Season 3 was renewed. Announced alongside the renewals of NCIS Season 23 and NCIS, Origin Season 2, the international spin-off was given an incredibly swift Season 3 order. The news came mere days after the Season 2 premiered. NCIS, Sydney Season 3 cast details. The NCIS and AFP agents will return. Though major changes to the cast are always possible, it stands to reason that the main cast of NCIS, Sydney will remain consistent from season to season. Shows like NCIS rely on the chemistry between its main characters, and Sydney has not one but two law enforcement agencies at the heart of the series. This means that Olivia Swan will return as NCIS Special Agent in Charge, Michelle Mackie. Working closely with the Australians, Mackie's partner will once again be Todd Lasance as Australian Federal Police Second-in-Command, Jim J.D. Dempsey. The rest of the team includes American NCIS agent Deshaun Jackson, who will once again be played by Sean Sager, and AFP Liaison Officer Evie Cooper, played by Julie Narkle. Working behind the scenes to help crack the cases, the AFP forensic pathologist, Roy Rosie Penrose, will be played again by William McInnes. Meanwhile, Mavany Hazel will reprise her role as Bluebird Blue Gleason, the AFP forensic scientist who works alongside Rosie to assist the agents. NCIS, Sydney also utilizes a wide range of guest stars, but it's impossible to know who they will be yet. So far, the series has not relied on crossovers with the flagship show for any storylines, and there has not been any news of that happening for the new season either. NCIS, Sydney Season 3 story details. What's next for the US Aussie team-up? Evie, Julie Narkle, and Deshaun, Sean Sager, in NCIS Sydney sitting together. By their very nature, procedurals are both predictable and unpredictable. While it's predictable that the episodes will consist of case-of-the-week plots that see the team trying to crack some difficult case, it's unpredictable when it comes to the actual content of the episodes. One thing that NCIS, Sydney could explore going forward is the classic TV trope of the slow burn romance. While fans have thought the most likely candidates for the show are Sean Sager's Deshaun Jackson and Julie Narkle's Evie Cooper because of their chemistry, that might not be the case. According to TV Line's Inside Scoop, NCIS, Sydney will start to address the growing tension between Mackie and JD instead. Showrunner Morgan O'Neill told the outlet that after Mackie being betrayed in Season 2, her walls will be up, but the tension will be pierced outside of that. We might not know much about the overall stories of NCIS, Sydney Season 3, but we do know about some filming locations. While the first two seasons have stuck primarily to nondescript areas on the coast, that will not be the case for Season 3. NCIS, Sydney will be visiting the Sydney Opera House, via TV Line, a major landmark for Australia, in the season premiere. It will also take at least one case to the Australian outback, also via TV Line, giving the series a major change of scenery.